15-year-old Tron Waldock is anorexic. Only 1 in 10 of anorexics in the UK is male. Tron's so underweight that he recently collapsed in school.
Connor, do you want baked beans?
Huh?
Do you want baked beans?
Yeah.
At dinner time, while the family enjoys their evening meal, Tron stays alone in his bedroom, refusing to eat.
He's hungry now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You can hear his stomach rumbling anyway, you know, because he said that before.
Yeah.
I don't know how he manages to ignore it, actually.
Yeah, it's willpower.
Tron's anorexia is partly fueled by the fear that he will choke to death at night if he eats past 5 p.m.
Why do you eat something?
It's not as simple as it sounds, though. It's just... And the time is right, I guess, and I feel that I can do it.
What's it feel like if just the thought of eating?
That I'm gonna probably get like... probably just something bad's gonna happen.
Tron's refusal to eat began at the time of his grandmother's death. He was devastated that his parents did not take him to see her during her final days.
It's a picture of my mum. So she had a stroke. We didn't tell him because he was only about 7 at the time. And it hurt him very much because he said like he never got the chance to say goodbye. Yeah, he still never forgive me for it, even up to now.
No. Summer would be a great time right now.
Yeah, but Mother's Day ain't Summer's Day.
In addition to becoming depressed, Tron stopped eating completely.
Looking back at 2 years ago, I would have thought, nope, that's it. I have no life, I might as well kill myself. And I didn't feel like I could speak to anyone. Most of the time, I went out for 2 hours, 3 hours a day, walking about, just walking. Not to lose weight or anything like that, nothing stupid like that. I walked about, thinking, feeling empty, as a shell. Just a person walking with no purpose in a way.
It was awful because there was no drinking, no eating, no talking either, and he would clam his mouth so tight.
Yeah,
10.
It
was horrible going out with him like that, wasn't it?
He was upset, weren't he? Maybe.
Yeah.
And it was that force in his mouth, you know, and even indoors, if you wanted to do anything, he'd write it down. Then it got to, he started doing letters, weren't it?
Oh, the letters. Yeah.
He started writing letters about he couldn't take it any longer. He wanted to kill himself.
Our life was better without him, he said, and that was really heartbreaking.
To prevent Tron from harming himself, his parents had no choice but to put him into a psychiatric hospital.
I kind of blame my dad because I felt as if he turned against me and my mum. But then I learned that they helped me get better, and without them, like I said, I could have been dead already.
Today, Tron weighs 32 kilos, about 5 stone, which is severely underweight for a 15-year-old boy. Although Tron now eats, no matter how hungry he gets, he still won't let anything pass his lips a moment after 5 p.m.
It's just a feel with me. That's what I think. That my fear is the thing that takes over me at 5 o'clock. It feels like you're driving a car and then somebody behind you takes control of the car and you're not the one that's taking control of it anymore. You may be the one that's watching everything, but you're not the one that's taking control. Really. So it just feels as if somebody takes control of my eating habits and just totally chucks them in the bin and then says, right, you can be yourself, but you can't eat. I gotta learn how to control that fear.
Tron and his family hope that a new therapy, pioneered by Dr. Ivan Eisler at the Maudsley Hospital, will help him overcome his fears.
I don't spend a lot of time trying to understand why
people develop anorexia, because I don't think it helps me. I want to know what's stopping people from moving on. I want to know what makes the family feel paralyzed. I want to know what I can do to help them face the fear. As often as not, the fear, when faced, may melt away.
Right, let's get you out.
The Waldocks are part of a group of families undergoing a new form of therapy together. By families supporting each other in a group like this, it appears that children get better quicker and stay well longer.
Part of our role is to say to families, try this. And they try and then say, didn't work. Okay, maybe you need to persist longer. Or they say, we've tried before. You need to encourage them to try again. We don't have a magical solution. And as long as we are working with the family and keep looking, then I think we're in business.
A team of supporting therapists observe the session from another room to pick up every development in the treatment. In a role-play exercise called the Family Sculpt, Tron feels confident enough to take an active role for the first time.
So I'm going to get you to be a sculptor, sculpt your family. Okay, now you can choose people in the room, but not your mum and dad. We get families to position members of the family in a way that represents something of their relationships, and to do it without words. I wanted initially his family to observe, look at their sculpt as if from outside. It helps people to see things in a way that they haven't seen. It allows them to be observers of the process. I want you to just think about, if you think of your family, in every family there's somebody who's sort of really very much in the middle of the family, the heart of the family. Who would that be in your family? Who's most central to your family?
Probably my mum.
Your mum, okay. So how close would you put yourself to show how close you are to your mum? If we put you right up, as close as that, is this how close you are to your mum?
No.
No. And what about like this?
No.
That's not right. So where would it be about right?
Probably that one.
Good. Do you want to? Okay. Okay. Tron, in the way that he shaped the family, was looking for the positives. He didn't want things that might jar a bit. So I think he sculpted the family as a sort of very close family, everybody together. Can I get the three of you to stand in?
At this point in the session, Dr. Eisler moves the family into the places Tron has chosen.
Good. I think it allowed them to take a stronger stance against anorexia. I think that one of the things that the closeness had done for Tron and Mum is that it made it more difficult for Mum to challenge Tron's fear. Anorexia did this.
From this, the family can recognise that their fear of making Tron's anorexia worse had prevented them from taking forceful action.
By making things more visible, it allowed conversations about, well, is it perhaps sometimes quite a good thing if Dad comes in and puts his foot in it? I think there was a sort of sense that Dad sometimes came in too harshly. But I think realizing what had been going on made them rethink that.
After the week-long group therapy, Tron's dad begins to take a more active role in Tron's eating. Their first challenge? School lunches.
To put on the weight, that's the main purpose of it. If we take him to somewhere where they've got like chips and burgers and sort of stuff what's not that healthy.